There's no real picture with this, and I would ask that you hear this all the way through, because you have to be all in to see it all the way through. The reason there is no picture is because I want to make a deal. It's pay 21, so it's a 2 and a 1. I'll come to that in a moment. You see, I have the advantage. What I'm looking at is three-dimensional. So I'm already one dimension more than what you'll see through a screen, which is just 2 dimensions. But that's 2 of the 3 points, because it's always a trinity. So you want to find paradise. You want to play this game. Well, what do you need to do to start the game? Paradise, a pair of dice. And you're going to need to roll 2 sixes to start. I will provide the third one. Do we have a deal? Now look, when you're having a deal, let's go with cards. Let's look at the Jack. He's part of the royalty. He represents the sun. He represents Jesus. He's the sun. He's the product of the king and the queen. But take all four cardinal points, your heart, your club, your diamond, and your spade. You've got 2 one-eyed jacks, so that gives you 6 eyes, which is a reference to the mind's eye. So this is part of the deal. There's no picture because I wish you to create the picture in your mind's eye. Just listen to the words. You create the picture to go with it. So, the cards. So we're going to put down King of Hearts. And look at where the sword is. He's ready to cut off his own head because he is all heart. Now you have the King of Clubs, the King of Diamonds, and the King of Spades. Notice the King of Spades is the only one looking the other way. Look at what's on his chest. It's twisted. Notice with those kings, they're all two-faced. It's a Janus reference. Because a king wants power in the material sense. But of course he ends up going to the king of creditors. And to quote Wagner, who looks at these guileless, slimy bits of paper and sees that they have the countless blood of generations upon them? Something to think about. So notice also you have the ace. Now that can represent a 1, or it can be higher than a king, because it's the beginning and the end, because it is all 1. It starts with 1. 1 is A, hence the ace, the all-see energy, ace. We're going to go on to the world stage and we're going to look at all of these characters, probably in the next video, because I'm going to keep these short. But 4 kings, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring in a 5th card. Let's bring in the Joker. Now you've got 5 senses. Now you're in 2 worlds, hence you've got double faces on the kings and the queens. Divine masculine, divine feminine. So altogether there's 8. So there's your eternity being expressed there as well. Where else do we want to go with this? So the Joker, notice he's only got 1 face. He plays the part of the fool, but he outranks the kings and the aces. He has a much higher value. Look at what's on his head as well. Actually, look at the picture cards and look at the colours on the picture cards. Now look at the Joker. The colours are all nicely balanced. They're all in order. They're not all over the place, all scrambled. They're not covered in symbols. But look what's on his head. He has a hat with 3 bells. Now, does that ring any bells? 666. Now, straight away, people have been trained and compartmentalized to see that as something evil. But we're in the realm of duality. So, ringing the bell is something that churches do to pull in the congregation. Now, this is an internal job. So you're pulling yourself together. To the outside world, you're going to look a fool. But it's what's going on inside that matters. Now, those 3 bells on that hat. There's your divine masculine, there's your divine feminine. Raise the consciousness to the level of the 6th chakra, the mind's eye. Now you've got 666 in a positive sense. I think we'll leave that there, and then we'll come on to the 27 characters on the world stage in the spell. That's an interesting decode, and I think you're going to like that one.